Welcome back, everybody, back with another video. Today we're doing the top 10 best characters in Bleach Brace. So 2022, I did verify this list by a couple of friends as well. I also asked Aaron because I don't want to give out false information. So this list is guided by a couple of my friends and, of course, Aaron. Everyone knows Aaron, of course, right? So do keep in mind that this list is pretty set in stone. Overall, though, do keep in mind that from rank 10 to rank 7, they are interchangeable. You can change them around as much as you want. I just had a very, very hard time when it comes to listing them, but I did get some help, obviously, to verify it. Because you'll see, when you do see that, I feel like their kits are really meh. It's really, really bad. But on that, though, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later on. Starting off at number 10, this is going to be 5th Anniversary Byakuya, the first introduction to Sharpshooter and the 960 into a homing vortex. He has a double killer, Soul Reaper and Hollow, a killer which is phenomenal because those are the main two PvE killers you're going to be fighting against. He has a 14% recharge, 40% Berserker, Bombardment plus 1, Havoc 20%. Doesn't really have that many skills, but he has all the skills that he needs to make him insane. Everyone knows how crazy the 960 into homing vortex was. At his time, he was the best speed unit into the game. You can still debate if he is still the best speed unit in the game, but his age is starting to show because it's almost 2 years now since he did come out, and having those stats elements now in day and age is not really cutting it, right? But he is a fantastic unit to have and a must-have in my opinion. The SA2 960 into homing vortex is such a insane skill. It can literally help you so much in terms of GQ and IT, even without stats elements. And if you have him 5.5, he's going to be an insane unit. Kit-wise, not the greatest. SA1 is not that great. SA3 is going to be the suction vortex into an explosion. It's pretty good. It works on Byakuya because it just fits well with his kit. If you've played with him, you know what I'm trying to say, that the pushback into a suction vortex, into the 960 homing vortex, it just fits so well on him. Next on the list is going to be number 9.
始めましょう。私からのプレゼントよ。受け取りなさい。
Coming in at number 9 on the list, it is going to be Christmas Nini. She has a double killer versus Soul Reaper, no affiliation. She has swinging in on everything. She has 14% recharge. She has Frenzy plus 2, having 20% hidden enemy chance, 100%. She has increased stats element chance against Mind Attribute Soul Reapers and no affiliation enemies. She has Mind Link Slot Potions plus 5, and she does have the Super Link Slot Potion skill. On top of that, she does have Guard Break, Sprinter plus 2, and Chance to Inflict, weakening 12% every 5 seconds. Now, her main problem with her is that her SA2 does really, really hold her back. SA1 is a 3KB, perfect. SA3 is going to be a full screen, perfect. But having that SA2 really holds her down compared to the other units that are ahead of her. Overall, though, she's going to be a fantastic unit. She is going to be able to proc that weakening almost guaranteed because of her Frenzy plus 2. The SA1 hitting multiple times, that Crawling Vortex having Frenzy 2 on top of that, you're guaranteed to pretty much proc weakening. Overall, though, she's a fantastic unit. If you don't have her, I do recommend you do summon for her whenever she does come around. She's just an insane unit overall.
ありがとうワーズワース。お寿司ちゃん、どうしたんですか？メリークリスマス。
Coming in at number 8 is going to be Christmas Noelle. She has double killer, which is going to be hollow and no affiliation. She has weakening on everything, revive on her special, Berserker 40%, bombardment plus 1, bruiser 20%, the bill 5 seconds, frenzy plus 1. Increased stats element chance against power attribute hollows and no affiliation enemies. Power link slot potion skill plus 5. Super link slot skill plus 5. She has 80% increase SP boost, which is insane. She does have Sprinter plus 1, and she does have Havoc 20% and Guard Break. Overall, she is a fantastic unit, but she suffers the same fate as Nini, but not as much as Nini. So Christmas Noelle's kit is not that great. She has 18%. She has the Tokinata Suction Vortex SA2 where you suck him in, push him back out, and SA3 is going to be a full screen. But in Noelle's favor, her having those strong attacks work in her favor because she has 80% special pressure boost, so she wants to proc. She wants a lot of hits. And so she doesn't have Frenzy plus 2. Having the SA1 proc a lot of hits can pretty much guarantee her the 80% SP boost, which is insane. Not only on top of that, she does have bombardment, which if you know, bombardment is a insane skill. You can literally nuke the entire floor, especially when it comes to GQ. You can do sub 1 runs with this Noelle. Having Noelle with the 80% SP boost on top of having bombardment, she is easily one of the best nukers in terms of GQ. She hits harder than a 4 or 5 art book Ichigo in GQ. Keep that in mind. If you ever pull her, and if you do have her 4 or 5, she nukes harder than art book Ichigo at 4 out of 5, or anybody else with bombardment. She is absolutely insane of a unit. But like I said, her kit is really what holds her down. Yes, she'll be good in GQ. Yes, she'll be good in IT. But when you just look at her kit alone, the kit is not that great at all. But overall, she is a fantastic unit. Overall, I think she's perfect. In my opinion, she's perfect, but the kid can use some work on it, right?
俺にできるのは全ての力をこの斬撃に込めることだけだ。
Coming in at number 7 on the list, it is going to be 5th anniversary Ichigo. He has weakening on everything. He has 12% recharge. He has a hollow and a wrong guard killer. 60% berserker, which is insane still to this day, with on top of weakening. He has having 20%, sprinter plus 2, and he does have marauder. Overall, he is a fantastic unit. Still to this day, coming up on almost 2 years old. SA1 is going to be a lunge, SA2 is going to be a perfect 960, SA3 is going to be a charge attack. It's a hit or miss when it comes to people on the charge attack. For me, personally, I don't really like it, but you can't ignore how good it is. If you fully charge it up, it's going to be doing basically double the damage and basically hitting like a soul bomb. He is absolutely insane. He's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Overall, he's a fantastic unit to have, and I still think he's a must-have because he's going to be very good in IT, and you can use him in 4 weeks of GQ.
いや、覚悟はいいか。行くぜ！決意転生！
Coming in at number 6 on the list, it is going to be Daddy Ichigo. He has a double killer, which is going to be Soul Reaper, Captain Killer, has a boost, and he does have a chance to proc insta-kill on his special. 60% Berserker, Bombardment plus 1, stacking that Bombardment plus 1 with his insta-kill chance. There is a very high possibility you're going to be hitting that insta-kill, which is phenomenal. Bruiser 40%, damage taken 16%, enhancer 10 seconds, frenzy plus 1, havoc 20%, marauder, sprinter plus 2. He's also immune to weakening and paralyzed 100%, and he does have a 100% chance to hit dodging soul reapers, which is going to be great in arena. Overall, he is a simple and perfect unit, just like 5th anniversary Ichigo. He does not need all those crazy skills that we are getting nowadays. Kit wise, he's perfect. 960. He has 3k beam, 960, and a full screen. Beautiful. Overall, though, Daddy Ichigo is very good. He's simple, but yet perfect still to this day and age. Overall, he is another must-have unit, in my opinion. To be honest, all these units are actually must-haves. It's just, since it's 1000-year Blood War, it's very hard to come by him, and I do recommend, if you do not have him, or if you're brand new, he is one of those units where he will help you out tremendously. Other than that, though, Daddy Ichigo is cracked out. Coming in at number 5 on this, it is going to be Spirits Are Forever with you, Yoda Rishi. Design-wise, I'm not a fan of it, but as a unit, she's absolutely insane. She has a single killer, which is going to be a Rancor. She has weakening on everything, but let's get right into what makes her absolutely insane. So, element reversal, insane already on the SP unit, because basically she doesn't get hit by anything, and if she does, she reflects it back, and then she heals off of it. Next, she has Berserker 40%, damage inflicted at full stamp 20%, debil 5 seconds, devastation 40%, frenzy plus 1, havoc 20%, status element special measure boost 80%, which is insane. And on top of that, she has increased status element chance against mind attribute enemies. Yes, mind attribute enemies. So no matter what they are, as long as they are mind, she has a higher chance to proc disabler, which is basically proccing and weakening. It's insane. It's insane skill nowadays. She also has Marauder as an innate skill. She has Recover 20% going to each room for a team party. And she does have Sprinter plus 1. But since she is a Yoda Rishi, she does have multiple flash steps. Overall, though, She is disgusting. I don't have her, haven't played with her, but all this stuff she has just makes her into a monster. Kit wise, she does have she has a 750 AoE distant, which is pretty good. SA2 is going to be 870 lunge, pretty good. SA3 is going to be a full screen. She is a fantastic unit. You can even use her as a nuker, even without bombardment, but having that 80% spiritual pressure boost helped out tremendously, especially with her having a damage inflicted at full stam 20% on top of it. She is just an insane unit all around, and I cannot wait to see what they plan to do in the upcoming years, upcoming banners. I really want to see how they're going to make some really crazy units for 7th anniversary and end of year. Overall, though, she is perfect. I love her. We'll have to get my hands on her one day. Coming in at number 4 on us is going to be Spirit's Artfairy with Umami Retsu. She is just so beautiful. I don't know about y'all, but that red highlight on her hair is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it. So let's get right into it. She has weakening on everything and drain on top of it. 12% recharge. She has 1 killer as well, which is going to be a hollow killer. Let's get right into it. So she has 20% Berserker, 20% Bruiser, damage inflicted at full stam 20%, debil 5 seconds, devastation 40%. She has Frenzy +2 on top of her 20% Berserker, which is insane. She has Marauder, weaken defense. Gosh, she's such a good unit. She also has the only unit in the game at the moment to have a extra 6% cooldown at full stam. So basically, at full stamina, she has 18% recharge. The only unit in the game to have that currently. That is an insane skill. She also has Medic, and she does have Sprinter +1. Kit-wise, she's perfect. She has a 3K beam, the best 3K beam in the game. She has the 750 Tokunaga Suction Vortex Pushback, which is really, really good. Hers comes out really, really fast. It literally feels like a 960. It does not even feel like a Suction Vortex Pushback. It comes out so fast. SA3 is going to be the charge attack. If you fully charge it, it's basically doing double the amount of damage, which is insane. And not only does it do an insane amount of damage, she also has heals on it. She heals the entire team. So keeping her full stat is pretty easy. Having the heal on the SA3, having drain and weakening on SA1, SA2, and her special and her NAD. She is just a phenomenal and perfect unit. Cannot really wait to see the next unit that gets 18% recharge. This Retsu is absolutely perfect. They're making the unit so good nowadays. Overall, though, I love her. She's another must-have unit in my opinion. She is just amazing all around. No complaints about her. The only thing I can complain about is just I wish she was a ranged unit because I would like to see her use her blood sword. Other than that, though, that's pretty much Retsu in a nutshell.
Bleach, Brave Soul, Burn the Witch, Release Code 057 Unlock!
Coming in at number 3 on this, it is going to be none other than Bruno himself. Double killer, Soul Reaper, Wrong Guard killer, 12% recharge, weakening on everything. Now let's get into his skills. 40% Berserker, Bombardment +1. Bombardment +1 is such an insane skill, nuking the entire room. Especially with weakening on top of it, you can do an insane amount of damage when it comes to upgrades and GQ. Bruiser 20%, debil 5 seconds, Frenzy +1, Havoc 20%, hidden enemy chance 100%, Poise and Sharpshooter. Kit wise, it is very, very good. SA1 is going to be the 40%, SA2 is going to be a 960, SA3 is going to be a beyond full screen. Overall, though, he's absolutely perfect. You can use him in 4 weeks of GQ, you can use him in both Solar weeks, you can use him in 2 Aranga weeks as well. IT, he is absolutely perfect to play around because he does also have an innate skill of Last Ditch Survival 100%, and he can also dodge Soul Reaper damage, which is phenomenal. 50% of the time, you're going to be dodging, which is insane. And he also has Sprinter +2. Sorry, I forgot to announce that. I forgot his innate skills. Overall, he is just a very, very good unit all around. Very, very good in GQ. Very, very good in IT. 4 weeks of GQ. Very, very safe in IT, especially since he has the extra life thanks to Last Ditch. Overall, he is a menace and a very, very good unit. God knows when he returns. They're very, very limited when it comes to Burn the Witch. But if he does return, I highly recommend for people to summon him because he is just a very, very good unit all around and very, very safe to play with.
勝たなきゃいけねえんだ。大事なものを守っていくために。 く見てけ。これが俺の力だ。
Coming in at number 2 on the list, it is going to be Art Book Ichigo, Double Killer, weakening on everything, 40% recharge, Soul Reaper, no affiliation killer. Now let's get into his skills. Berserker 60%, Bombardment +1, Bruiser 20%, Debil 5 seconds, Frenzy +1, Havoc 20%, Marauder, Poise, but this is the juicy stuff. He has all stats immunity. He has a long stride, and he has Sprinter +2. So this man is going to be flying across the map. All stats immunity is basically him immune to everything in the game, which is insane. Now, kit-wise, he does have the 750 by 750 as SA1, which is pretty good. It's not too bad. It's basically Shuhei's SA2. SA2 is going to be a 960, and SA3 is going to be a Beyond Full Screen. Overall, he is a menace. He is so fun to play with. Zooming around the map, doing an insane amount of damage, is so fun. Very, very safe when it comes to IT. Not only because of the long stride sprint +2, but also having the all stats immunity, so he never really has to worry about whatever is on the floor. And not only on top of that, he does have Bombardment, which allows him to nuke in 4 weeks of GQ, being Soul Reapers, both Soul Reaper weeks, and both no affiliation weeks. Overall, he is another simple but yet perfect unit. Him having the mobility of moving around super, super fast just makes him such a fun unit to play with. And if you have him, you know how good he is. He is just perfect. He's just so perfect. And lastly, none other than 6th Anniversary Aizen. Being at number 1 slot, I transcend everything. This man is a monster. Still to this day, no surprise. People are going to be worried that he's going to be power creep by 7th Anniversary. I do not believe he'll be power creep. While yes, they can make better units, he's not going anywhere. He is just not going anywhere. So he has a double killer, weakening and drain on everything, strong attack damage recharge, strong attack recharge time 12%, Soul Reaper Captain Killer, very, very good. Bruiser 20%, damage inflicted at full stam 20%, Debil 5 seconds, Devastation 40%, Frenzy +2, the first unit to introduce Frenzy +2, Havoc 20%, hidden enemy chance 100%, Sharpshooter, Sprinter +1, his innate skills are going to be dodge Soul Reaper damage 50% of the time, and he does have paralyzed duration 100%. He has the best kit in the game, which is going to be the best 3K beam in the game. He has a 960 into a homing vortex, which is insane. He has the strong attack 3, which is going to be a beyond full screen. With all this, on top of having frenzy +2, gives him a high chance to proc the weakening and the drain, especially on the 960. The 960 is basically going to be hitting for 75 times. It is insane, bro. His SA2 is so good. He is such a perfect unit. Even if they try to make a unit better than this, he is still going to be good. When it comes to GQ, you can literally use Aizen no matter the killer. People are using this man even off killer. You could use him in every single week just because of that weakening and drain and him having that SA2 and just being a very, very good unit. Not only that, he does also have the full stam on top of everything else that he has with Frenzy +2. He is such a good unit still to this day, and will probably be just for the upcoming years. There's no way they can make something better than this without copying the exact same kit, the exact same skills, and just slapping on the 80% spiritual pressure boost. There's only so much they could do to make something better than this Aizen. He is just so perfect, and definitely one of the best units to have in the game. He has banners out right now at the moment. If you do want to summon for it, I highly recommend it. It's definitely worth your orbs. Other than that, though, that's pretty much the list in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later on.